Since I arrived in America, I've only been living in one city. That's Baltimore. But now it's time to branch out and explore. The closest city to me, you guessed it right, the capital of United States, which is Washington, D.C. Back in Kenya, I used to hear about Capitol Hill. Even in Barbados, the city was always making headlines. Now that I'm here, it's time to find out why Washington, D.C. has this global clout. What really makes it such a big deal? What secrets does it hold? Let's roll and discover it together through this video. Who knows, maybe you might just bump into a senator sipping one of the overpriced coffee, or even a former president walking their dog. One unique thing about Washington, D.C., it's home to the National Mall. Not a shopping mall, but the iconic stretch with monuments, museums and history. We will be getting there on Amtrak. And let me tell you, it wasn't cheap. But hey, adventure calls, and sometimes you have to swipe that card for the experience. So sit back, relax and join me as we uncover the magic of our US capital, Washington, D.C. If I am not mistaken, it's this building here. This will officially be my first time exploring Washington, D.C. Technically, I have been there before, but just for a hot minute. I caught a train to Baltimore after landing at Washington Dulles International Airport. So, yeah, blink and you miss it kind of stay. Gotta go catch a train. Now I'll be hopping on train from Baltimore Penn Station, a true getaway to major cities along the East Coast and one of the city's iconic landmarks. Let me find the entrance now. And roll to Washington, D.C. I don't know how much I'll be paying, but I hope it won't break my bank, which I don't think will. It won't break my bank. Whenever I travel, I always tag along with my camera so that you guys can also experience this. Yeah, I'm not a selfish guy. The station has that old school charm, but also a vibe that says you better know your platform or you're missing your train. But I have no idea. It might be a school bus. Oh, they do a meat smokes too. So we oh, this is bus. I thought maybe it's a train timetable, but it's not. So this is Amtrak Baltimore, Pennsylvania station. Oh, that's why it's called Penn Station. As far as I know, two major train services operate here, Amtrak and Mark Train. If there's a third one I don't know about, let me know. I don't want to miss out on a secret railway society or something. Hold on, let me get a glimpse of which buses pass here so that next time I'll just catch a direct bus. GR, SV, GR and SV. Okay, I'll find out how to catch them. Okay, let's head to Penn Station and make an entrance. Wow, it's beautiful. I was here one time when I was arriving from Kenya. It was at night. And I didn't really know how the place looked like. Now during daytime, I can now appreciate the beauty. Beautiful place. And of course, I'll need to familiarize myself with the train timetable. The last thing I want is to be the guy running after a train like a scene from an action movie. Let's make this entrance smooth, classy, on time, preferably. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's head inside. I think this might be the entrance. Inside. Let's see. 10:34. This train is passing it. It's coming at 10:34. I had to get familiar with the train timetable, which I realized is like the airport departure board, but with few delays and more chance to run into someone selling snacks. It shows your train, the time it arrives, your destination, and all the information you need not to end up in a wrong state. Washington, D.C., Charlotte, New York. So we got 2 Washingtons. There are 3 train listed: Mack Train, Amtrak, and Acela. I was told Mack Train will cost me $8 one way. Simple, right? So naturally I assumed all the trains were the same price. Rookie mistake. Which one should I choose and where do they pay from? Let me try and find out. I think we pay from here. Let me wait. I strolled up to the desk with confidence, only to be told that my ticket was $25. I paid $25, man. For a day pass, a monthly pass is 500 and something. Now, 25 isn't too bad, but it wasn't on my budget. But it saved me from hopping on Acela, which I'm convinced charges by the minute you spend on it. But there, I don't know. I'm gonna go to Get E. For perspective, a monthly Amtrak pass is around $500. Ouch! But it's manageable. The Amtrak train a cool $200 or $250 monthly. Not bad. But Acela, let's not even look at those numbers. I'm pretty sure their tickets come with a side of gold-plated peanuts. Anyway, lesson learned. Always read the fine print, or in this case, the big print on the timetable. But at least I did not end up in a financial crisis or on the wrong train. Let's keep this journey rolling. It's too expensive. 525 month pass.
Attention please. Amtrak 1.
That's why you guys should be watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel and support me, man. At least so that I can get something to be paying for.
Attention please. Amtrak 114, scheduled to arrive at 10:51 a.m. is delayed.
Going for my rotation.
There is no estimated delay. Information will be provided as it becomes available. We apologize for any inconvenience.
These are morning times. Trains serving on this corridor, Baltimore to Washington, D.C., operate along Northeast Corridor, one of the busiest rail lines in the United States. Mack Train primarily caters to commuters, offering affordable and frequent service, has many stops and is cheaper. So this is where I'll be boarding from every morning. The other side is going to New York. And this side is going to Washington, D.C. Oh, this might mark my adventures in America. I've been here, but I've not been visiting these places. It might mark the beginning. Amtrak, on the other hand, provides faster service than Mack, with amenities like a Wi-Fi and more comfortable seating.
Handrails, luggage racks, seat backs, tables, and counters.
They were asking for my ID and I forgot my ID at home. Next time I'll remember to carry my passport. The return ticket, it's one way. Acela is the premium high-speed option. Acela stops only at Baltimore Penn Station and Washington Union Station. Fewer stops for speed. Ideal for business travelers who prioritize speed and luxury. The train is here.
Passengers should proceed to gate B, track
It's
6.
very long, man.
Thank you for choosing your track.
We are thankful
Remind passengers
for your services.
about the train. For your safety this year, please hold on to red and white phones, handrails, luggage racks, seat backs, tables, and monitors.
We board from here. To the window seat. I was looking for the window seat, but it seems taken. I thought I'm the only one who likes window seats. It shows how much we are so alike. Everybody has a liking for the window seat. Turns out the window seat is the VIP lounge of public transportation. Everybody wants to sit there, gazing out dramatically like they're in a music video, even if it's just a view of trees and a random god. But don't worry, I'll find a way to give you some views from where I'll be sitting. Most likely in the middle seat, sandwiched between someone having an intense phone conversation and another person with a questionable tuna sandwich. Still, I'll make it work. The journey is supposed to take about 1.5 hours with only 2 major stops. Sit back, relax, and let's roll.
Just kidding. Would you like to go out with me? Are you WI?
Window seat now.
No problem. The doors are Don't look at me.
Window seat now. So I'm gonna give you amazing juice now.
Good morning, ladies and
BWI.
gentlemen. If you just joined us here at BWI, please make sure you have your Amtrak tickets only. This is just Amtrak tickets only. Thank you.
Some of you might be wondering, what business does Dr. Harry have in DC? Well, most of you know that I'm a medical student and I've got a hospital lined up for me where I need to start my rotation soon. I'm just scouting out how long it's going to take me to travel from Baltimore to DC. Spoiler alert, it's not a short stroll. My daily commute will be an epic journey involving buses, trains, and sometimes even a tram. Basically, I'll be channeling my inner travel vlogger. It's quite a distance, but if I wake up early enough, before the sun has even thought about rising, I can make it work. If I leave the hospital at 4 p.m., I should be home sweet by 7 p.m. It's a grind, no doubt, especially financially, but sacrifices must be made. All in all, I'm not swearing it. God has got my back, so I'll let him worry about the details. The journey was dragging on so long, I started to wonder if I had accidentally boarded a train to New York instead of DC. Or maybe I'm just being impatient. The last time I made this trip, it was nighttime, and the entire stretch was lit up. There were buildings everywhere and so much activity that it felt like DC was just around the corner. But today, all I'm seeing are trees and more trees. Fewer signs of life than I expected, or maybe just a few squirrels here and there. Did DC decide to relocate to the middle of the forest without telling anyone? Or did I accidentally sign up for some scenic detour? Either way, I probably should have packed snacks and a map just in case this train stops me off somewhere between here and the Hudson River.
The front of the train will open first for New Carrollton. New Carrollton is your stop. Please stop.
I have no idea. Are we in DC?
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes, we'll be arriving at the final stop, Union Station, Washington, D.C. Check around your seating area, make sure all your personal items are to start leaving. There will be a space to your train and face the platform. Thank you for traveling on train 183, Union Station, Washington, D.C. Next and final stop in just a few minutes. to Union Station, you're going to walk to the front of the business class car to exit at Washington Union Station. Washington, we have arrived.
So we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long and sweet ride. Finally, welcome to America's capital, Washington, D.C. This will be my first time officially touring this city. Let's see what D.C. has in store for us. We're here. What do we go to now? They normally say you just follow people. Wherever they're going, you should follow them. So that's what I'm doing. There's someone who normally says, stand away from the yellow line, please. Saying London Underground something. Someone famous on YouTube and TikTok normally says that. Stand away from the yellow line, please. Washington Union Station. This is the entrance. These scenes are familiar. Been here before. What is the exit? Looking for the exit. Hi. You know where the exit is? You know where the exit is? Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the exit now. It's going to the wrong direction. This is my first time in Washington, D.C. Last time I was there was during night time. So that's why I couldn't figure out some of these routes. Okay, I get it now. Looks more of an airport. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I don't know, America is a very big country. Why don't they have a bullet train? Maybe in 20 minutes we'll already be here. Wow. Why am I seeing something like the parliament? Is that the parliament? Maybe we should go and also try and find out if you can see the White House. Anyway, now I don't know how I'll move here because there's somewhere specific I have to go. This might be a touristic bus. Let me stand here, maybe I'll figure out where to go from here. Let's try going this side and see how we're gonna get out from here. I used to see Washington, D.C. only on TV, usually making headlines both in Kenya and in Barbados. Honestly, I never imagined that there'd come a day when I'd be walking these streets, let alone shooting a video here. But here I am, right in the heart of America's capital. And what a privilege it is. Who knows? Maybe I'll bump into a former president, hopefully one without a scandal, or maybe a tourist with an oversized map, or even someone who thinks I'm a local and asks me for directions. I don't know if the transit app is still working here, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and see if I pick a bus from here. Am I supposed to pick a train? Look at naive Dr. Harry in Washington, D.C. stranded. I don't know how to progress, but I'll figure it out. I think it's one of the gifts God blessed us human beings with, solving puzzles. That's what I'm gonna do. This is Penn Station. Oh, it's no, no Penn Station. Penn Station was in Baltimore. This is Union Station in Washington, D.C. And maybe because we are here, we can try and find out if you can see the White House. Look at the pigeon here relaxing. Someone injured your leg, Pidgey? Let's roll and see what we can uncover in these iconic streets of DC. The land of monuments, museums, and more drama than a telenovela. This is America's capital, Washington, DC. First time, I was transiting here one time with a train. It was at night, as I said before. But right now it's during the day now. You can get a glimpse of what the city looks like. It's a city that has a lot of clout in the world. Many people desire visiting this city, or they would love to visit this city. I've heard of cherry blossoms, but it's not the season for cherry blossoms. It's normally in spring. Maybe one time, if I get time, during spring I will come and experience the cherry blossoms. Anyway, I don't know much about Washington, D.C., but as time unfolds or goes by, you get to learn more. I think the transit app is also working here. Somebody offended someone or something, who are shouting at each other. People are taking pictures. For me, I'm taking videos.
I know, you've been great
so that you can have a feeling of being here.
Thomas, even just like, yep, come on down. No details. This is
Big bus tours, USA. So the bus will take me around, or it will take me around 19 to 20 minutes to reach my destination. It took me a lot of time because I was vlogging at the same time. Hop on, hop off, tour all day. Is it for free or they pay something? I have no idea. So I think I'm gonna pick some of these buses. Where can I get a bus stop? I don't know how things work here in DC, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's beautiful. Love it. What is the Pentagon? Since we are here, we should find the Pentagon. We should also find the White House. What else? So, let me see. Not in service. They say the best way to learn a route is to get lost. And boy, am I excelling at that right now. It's my first time here, and I have absolutely no idea how the bus system works, or the streets for that matter. If the map tells me to turn left on Nova Street, you might as well ask me to find Narnia. But hey, God gave us brains to solve puzzles, and this is just a life-sized one. One way or another, we're figuring out how to get to the destination eventually. So it means I have to cross to the other end to catch a bus. I checked the maps. I hope I won't get lost and be put on what is the main famous station here? Fox News. Lost and found. Lost and found on Fox News. If you know this boy, come and pick him up. Come and pick him up. Oh. Distance should wait. Do we have the lights to cross or are they automatic? The distance should wait. I'm waiting. It seems like we got a park here. I don't know what park is it. I need to tread careful here. One wrong move and I could end up on CNN or Fox News as the latest lost and found feature. Worse, I might go viral for causing a scene. Confused tourists shuts down the city searching for Nova Street. But don't worry, I've got a plan. I'll keep my cool, blend in like a local and pretend I totally know where I'm going. If anyone asks, I'm not lost, I'm just on a highly personalized sightseeing tour. So I was going to the wrong direction, I have to follow the maps now. Let's go, let's get it. Let's look for a destination first. Once we are there, now figure out the rest. I don't know how much bus fare is here and if the Maryland boarding pass operates here. We're still on the right track. Let's go get the bus. That's Union Station still. And it's as beautiful as you can see it. Yeah, finally I made it to America's capital. I think I have not been touring these places. Sitting at the house, not even getting outside to experience the world, man. Wow. I've got to utilize this opportunity while I still have it, right? I need to utilize this opportunity.
Take a left on Massachusetts Avenue Northeast, then in 100 feet.
They told me to take a bus right behind this building.
Proceed to the route.
The Union Station building. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How is here lost? We got a bus passing here. There's a bus here. That's good. You learn by making mistakes. Make a mistake once, next time you'll not make it. Let's go over to the other side. See if we can find a bus.
Take a right on Columbus Circle Northeast.
This is where pedestrians are supposed to cross from. Have to dash fast before the vehicles catch up with me. Oh, we got taxis here.
Yes, sir. Is it coming? Yeah.
Oh, but taxis are expensive. If I take a bus, I'll pay way cheaper. What is going on this side? We got a lot going on this side. But we are here to find out what is going on this side. Oh, it's just a parking for taxis. But we got police on the bikes. Oh, this is a museum. Interesting. They told me there's a bus station behind this building. Let me try and find out. Because I looked at the map, they're showing me the closest bus station that I can get going to my direction is 18 minutes away. I cannot walk for 18 minutes in a town that I'm not familiar with. Unless I'm too familiar with it. And also 18 minutes is a lot.
Take a right onto the road.
People start getting in, so I have to give it away. Washington DC, Thursday in Washington DC. I'm near the Union Station once again. So it seems like gotta figure out how to go and see the White House. A heli chopper doing some helicopter maneuvers in the air. Let's roll down and see. How do I get down now? You know, I was brought to the overpass. I'm trying to look for a way to get down. Where this bus is heading to? Let me try and figure out. Union Station Transit Taxis. How to get to the surface down below, but I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna figure it out. Down, and for your life. Bus stations and train station. That's very impressive. Let's see. We gotta use the escalators there to get there. Solving the puzzle. This one is not working. Let me use the staircase then. Oh. Shops. Welcome to Union Station. I need to get down once again and see if you can see the White House. Union Station, Washington DC. This is the other end. Let's use the escalator. Yeah, outside this is the same route I followed when I came. So when I come, I'll book a train from. Where will I take a train from? We'll figure out when time comes. Am I on the right track? Oh yeah. I saw something like this made home. It's time to go and see White House, the Pentagon. say hi to Joe Biden. Just like that, we are out once again. This building here must be the US Capitol building. I have no idea, but we're gonna try it. Hey, buses are here once again. There is the driver. I think they are wearing shorts to maintain maybe the culture, because usually long ago the drivers used to wear shorts as their uniform. Maybe, I have no idea. So I'm gonna try taking one of these buses, and he told me that it's $68. It's $68, right? All right. So I wanna go into this bus. I can't believe I just paid for this, man. Anyway, let's see and sit here and enjoy the tour. I'm gonna see more of Washington DC. I paid for this, man. I hope they'll drop me back here. Hey, let's have an adventure. Washington DC. No one asked me where I'm from. Maybe no one is interested in my history. Somebody been shouting here since morning. I think it's the same person. Tend to be more humorous, not humorous.
Alright, so this is Columbus Circle. Actually, it's more of a rough list. If you look at it from the map, it looks like a mouse. It's not a complete circle, but nevertheless, we have 56 flags ringing the circle. 50 of the flags represent 50 states in our union, as well as 5 American territories, and 1 flag for the District of Columbia. Alright, so have anyone seen the flag of DC? You've never seen it? Okay, so the District of Columbia has a flag that is 2 red stripes and 3 stars. But nevertheless, people think that flag actually represents House of Representatives, the highest court in the land, the High Court, Supreme Court. Also the largest library in the world, which is the Library of Congress. By the way, if you get a chance to go in, make sure you check out Thomas Jefferson's local election, which actually helped him Now, real quickly, for the slight change, about Pierre, he was fired after 11 years and he lost his mind. They say he was very angry. He was trying to get some money deficit him. He only got paid for about $3,000 out of the $30,000 that he was initially owed. And so when he died, they said he died of his mind. He died poor, and they buried him in a conference grave. Yeah, so everyone else on that team got credit for building the District of Columbia. Well, apparently, that's not the wrong way. Well, Congress said, you know, the incident changes to true. Well, they moved his body from a conference grave out in Maryland. Very much, Steve. Watch your step. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Grab some candy. Do some candy. Fort Cam is the last vehicle that leads into the our history. That basically what the Ford ended up being about. Abolishing slavery and pulling the North and South into what he was under so they're in honest that was the slave port that we had in the north. And then once we got Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Ellie? San Diego. Oh, welcome to San Diego. Yeah, absolutely. All right, anybody else gonna go? Yeah. All right, so up these 5 of them, they used to be in Battery Park, New York. You guys are probably too young to remember 9/11, but in 9/11, we had no telephone, we had no internet. Well, back then we had DSL, dial-up, we had the AOL disc. And this is where President Abraham Lincoln's son was watching a musical when he got word that his father was assassinated a couple of blocks away. Now his son, but his wife, got him to go see the new comedy, Our American Cousin. Now to your left, this is Freedom Plaza. It used to be called Western Plaza. Now while these theaters was the streets of the civil rights movement, and throughout time there was a lot of rioting, and so a lot of these museums have gone through, a lot of these theaters have gone through a lot of transition. Nevertheless, and rebuilt and moved on. And in 1988, this is where Martin Luther King Jr. This is where Dr. King and Maynard Webster led their supporters for the March on Washington for Jobs and Civil Rights. The time capsule was buried in 1988 that has Dr. King's Bible, preaching group, and a few civil rights relics. And in 2088, when I'm 20 years old, they're gonna dig it up. Yeah, I age backwards, and so y'all, I'll see all y'all as well. To make a long story short, might as well be people, right? Right here on Pennsylvania Avenue, America's Main Street. Nevertheless, we'll talk about Main Street later, but business is done and listen to it. If you can't get on the premise, you can always go back to the office door of Mayor Muriel Bowser and the anyone know Marion? I think there's actually a statue over there. And, you know, so tiny. It's possible to be able to get so there he is. Wait, I don't know if he's waving at, but he's waving. I think that feel like someone watching you and looking over your every you see now, look, now your face is gonna be on Facebook and an ad for the FBI come over here hiring. But they got your face down. Alright, so this is the J. Hickam facility and J. Hickam will be served as directed at. I don't know. Nevertheless, you're gonna wait. You can't get a tour, but you can't get Alright, this is also your stop for the National Gallery of Art. This is also your stop. AI bots for fake customers, fake reviews, and so on and so on. Just to let you know how it works, I went on TikTok, and TikTok had this wonderful miracle spray that's supposed to get rid of skin tags and unsightly warts and moles, and I said, why not? Well, it wouldn't let me save it. It wouldn't let me purchase it. Protect the American consumer. Yeah. So we have the National Gallery of Art here, and the Andrew Mellon Memorial Fountain, aka Zodiac Fountain, like favorite fountain in DC. That art actually founded and funded. And over there, your contemporary modern art. entrance to the building. But it also states that she faces east because it said that freedom shall never, or the sun shall never be. Now, for our newbies who just got on, does anyone know? Ronald Reagan, yes. Yes, Ronald Reagan, and I think it's not but yeah, so yeah, Ronald Reagan, no, you know why. Now, if that's who knows? They say that he faced west because he wanted to face home state of California. But I'm gonna look into that. Listen, there's truth in everything,
I believe
you know?
that. I'm from California.
I'm from California too. It sounds good to us, right?
What part of California?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, I'm from Brentwood, North California.
Come on, Brentwood, California. Now, this right here is the Department of Labor. So, it's legally by 40-hour work week. Disability, work workers comp, at the age of 3, taking trash out for Florida, like I did. Yeah, so we have child protection labor laws. Now, again, see you right now. Behind him is a 112-acre tower. This one building, building 7 guns. There are 27 guns on it. His father. Now, to your left, we're looking at the one scraping to the room. They're going to say that 5 times really fast. I had to learn to say that really quick to me. But in homage, this is the apology memorial to Captain America here in the United States. And the Captain place if you want to take a couple of photos. Now this mountain is actually calibrated to look like the Captain. See Lady Freedom at the top? See the dome, the Senate, and the House of Representatives? Okay, yeah, you should have I had someone, so, okay, I'm going to ask y'all, do y'all know why it's called the Senate now? No, we don't baptize the sinner in the land. Candle.
Yeah.
And these two gold eagles right here, this used to be the presidential entrance to the United Station. And then in 1941, it actually became the USO Holding Space for our soldiers. Okay, so that trolley has just left, that one right, the last trolley has left for the day, and that's on the nose. I'm sorry, someone was asking me a question, but I was trying to...
No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, listen, it has been a pleasure. Do me a favor, please leave a review. Like, tomorrow my third week doing this, and I don't know how I'm doing, so if I'm doing great, wonderful, just let me know. If I'm doing horrible, or if you want something else, or something did not go the worst place, please leave a review. Strive to remain the best. Any more myths, come back. Cheers, thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you. Please watch your step. Thank you. Please watch your step.
I need my refund. I did not see the White House.
You're funny.
My ladies.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
I guess it's now time to head home. Let me catch a train. Head back to Baltimore. Time runs out. Back at Union Station. I need my refund. I did not see the White